Let me tell you something. Everybody wants to be seen grinding. Everybody wants to post the early mornings, the late nights, the gym selfies, the no days off captions. Everybody wants credit for the effort before the effort has produced anything. But if you really want to build yourself, if you really want to transform your life, you've got to learn how to move different. You've got to learn how to let your work make the noise. See, when you talk too much about what you're about to do, you get addicted to the applause instead of the process. You start chasing validation instead of victory, and the moment you start chasing validation, you've already lowered your standards. Because now you're performing, now you're not building for greatness, you're building for attention. And attention fades, but discipline compounds. When you build in silence, something powerful happens. You remove the pressure of opinions. You remove the weight of expectations. You stop trying to impress people, and you start trying to improve yourself. And there's a difference, a big difference. Impressing people lasts for a moment. Improving yourself changes your life. Some of you talk about your goals so much that you've tricked your mind into thinking you've already achieved them. You announce the business before it's profitable. You claim the transformation before you've sacrificed for it. But real builders, real ones, they don't broadcast the blueprint. They protect it because they understand that not everybody deserves access to the early stages of their growth. When you're silent, you're focused, and when you're focused, you're dangerous. Silence protects your energy. Every time you explain your vision to someone who can't see it, you drain yourself. Every time you argue with someone who doubts you, you waste time you could have used to sharpen your craft. And time is your most valuable asset. You can get money back. You can get opportunities back. But you can't get time back. So why would you spend it trying to convince people who were never meant to understand your journey? Move different. Wake up early and don't announce it. Stay up late and don't complain about it. Study when nobody's watching. Train when nobody's clapping. Practice when nobody's praising. Because the truth is, the work you do in private will reward you in public. But if you keep trying to drag the public into your private grind, you dilute the power of it. When you move in silence, you build resilience. Because now, the only thing pushing you forward is your why, not likes, not comments, not approval. Just purpose, and purpose is stronger than popularity. Purpose will keep you going when it's boring. Purpose will keep you going when it's lonely. Purpose will keep you going when it feels like nothing is changing. That's the season most people quit. That quiet season where there's no evidence of progress yet. But that's the season where roots are growing. You don't see roots grow. You don't hear them. But without them, there is no tree. And I need you to understand this. The louder you are about your plans, the more distractions you invite. People start giving advice you didn't ask for. They start projecting their fears onto your future. They start measuring your pace against their timeline. And before you know it, you're confused, doubting yourself, second, guessing your strategy, all because you couldn't keep it quiet. Silence is not weakness. Silence is strategy. It's waking up every day with a quiet confidence that says, I don't need to tell you what I'm building, you'll see it. It's knowing that while others are talking, you're training. While others are scrolling, you're studying. While others are announcing, you're executing. And when the results finally show up, when the body is transformed, when the business is thriving, when the mindset is unshakable, you won't need to say a word. The results will speak with a volume that no microphone could ever match. Grind so quietly that when success arrives, it sounds like an explosion. Let me go deeper with you, because building yourself in silence is not just about closing your mouth. It's about starving your ego. And that right there, that's hard, that's painful, Because the ego wants to be seen. The ego wants credit. The ego wants to be acknowledged for every small step. But growth doesn't care about your ego. Growth responds to discipline. When nobody is watching, who are you? That's the real question. When there's no camera on you, when there's no crowd clapping for you, when there's no one texting you, checking on you, praising you, who are you in those moments? Because that version of you, and that's the one that determines your future. See, when you starve your ego, you stop performing and you start progressing. You stop doing things for the image and you start doing things for the impact. You don't need to look successful. You need to become successful. And becoming requires repetition. It requires consistency. It requires doing the same boring, basic, fundamental things over and over and over again until they become part of your identity. Ego says, I deserve recognition. Discipline says, I deserve results. And results don't care about your feelings. Results don't care that you tried. Results don't care that you posted about it. Results only respond to work. Relentless, focused, intentional work. When you build in silence, you remove the applause. And when you remove the applause, you expose your motives. Because if you can't keep going without praise, then you were never building for greatness. You were building for validation. And validation is cheap. It feels good for a moment, but it doesn't transform your life. Discipline transforms your life. Discipline is waking up when you don't feel like it. Discipline is staying committed when it's inconvenient. Discipline is choosing long-term success over short-term comfort. And let me tell you something, comfort is the enemy of growth. Your ego loves comfort. Your ego loves shortcuts. Your ego loves telling you, you've done enough. But discipline whispers, there's more in you. Silence forces you to hear that whisper. Because when everything is loud, when your life is full of noise and distractions and opinions, you can't hear your potential calling you higher. But when you step back, when you cut the noise, when you focus, you start realizing how much more you're capable of. Champions are not built on stages, they are built in solitude. The world only sees the trophy, they don't see the tears. They don't see the early mornings when your body is tired, but your dream is louder. They don't see the nights when doubt creeps in, and you have to fight your own thoughts. That battle, that internal war, that's where real strength is developed. And when you starve your ego, you become teachable. You stop thinking you know everything. You start learning. You start refining. You start accepting correction without taking it personal. Because it's not about protecting your pride anymore. It's about perfecting your craft. Let me be real with you. Ego will have you talking about what you used to do. Discipline will have you focused on what you're about to become. Ego will have you comparing yourself to others. Discipline will have you competing with the person you were yesterday. Ego wants the spotlight. Discipline builds the skill set. And when you consistently choose discipline over ego, something powerful happens. Your confidence becomes internal. It's not based on compliments. It's not based on attention. It's based on proof, private proof, the kind that only you and your grind know about. That kind of confidence is unshakable, because now, even if nobody believes in you, you believe in you. Even if nobody sees the progress, you feel it. Even if nobody applauds, you're still advancing. And when that foundation is built, when your confidence is rooted in discipline instead of ego, you become unstoppable. So stop feeding the part of you that wants to be seen. Start feeding the part of you that wants to be better. Because in the end, ego makes noise, but discipline makes legends. Let's talk about the part nobody claps for. Let's talk about the pain. Because if you're building yourself in silence, you're going to feel it. You're going to feel the setbacks. You're going to feel the betrayal. You're going to feel the moments where you gave everything and still came up short. And the world won't slow down for you. The world won't pause and say, take your time. No, life keeps moving. And in that movement, you've got a choice: break down publicly or build up privately. See, most people broadcast their pain. They post it. They vent it. They look for sympathy. And listen, I'm not saying you can't feel it. I'm not saying you can't cry. I'm not saying you can't struggle. But there's a difference between processing pain and performing pain. One makes you stronger. The other makes you stuck. When you build in silence, you take that hurt and you sit with it. You don't run from it. You don't numb it. You don't distract yourself from it. You ask yourself, what is this teaching me? Because every setback has a lesson attached to it. Every failure has feedback built into it. But you can't hear the lesson if you're too busy complaining about the loss. Pain is not your enemy. Pain is a trainer. It stretches you. It humbles you. It exposes your weaknesses. And if you're brave enough to face it in private, it strengthens you in ways applause never could. See, applause feels good, but it doesn't develop endurance. Success feels amazing, but it doesn't teach resilience. Struggle does, disappointment does, rejection does. You didn't get the opportunity. Good, now you're hungrier. They doubted you. Good, now you're sharper. You failed. Good, now you're wiser. But that transformation doesn't happen automatically. It only happens if you decide to turn that pain into power. And power is built quietly. It's built in those moments when you want to quit but choose to continue. It's built when you feel embarrassed but still show up. It's built when you're tired of trying but try one more time anyway. That's private strength. When you handle pain publicly, it often turns into identity. You start labeling yourself by what happened to you. I'm the one who got betrayed. I'm the one who failed. I'm the one who was overlooked. But when you handle pain privately, it becomes fuel. You don't wear it as a label, you use it as leverage, and leverage changes the game, because now, instead of asking, why is this happening to me, you start asking, how can this prepare me? That shift right there is maturity. That shift is growth. That shift is what separates the ones who stay average from the ones who rise above. I need you to understand something. The strongest people you admire, they didn't avoid pain, they mastered it. They went through seasons where nobody checked on them, seasons where their bank account was low, their confidence was shaken, their circle got smaller. But instead of announcing every struggle, they locked in, they worked, they adjusted, they healed. Healing in silence is powerful. It's forgiving without posting about it. It's improving without explaining yourself. It's evolving without seeking permission. And when you come out of that season, you're not bitter, you're better. You're not angry, you're advanced. You're not broken, you're built. Pain handled publicly often looks like weakness because it's raw and unprocessed. But pain mastered privately becomes wisdom. It becomes perspective. It becomes strength that nobody can take from you because nobody saw the hours you spent fighting your own thoughts. And let me tell you, the hardest battles you will ever fight won't be with other people. They'll be with yourself. The voice that says you're not good enough. The voice that says just quit. The voice that says this is too hard. When you silence that voice, when you prove to yourself that you can endure, you unlock a different level of confidence. Not loud confidence, not arrogant confidence, quiet, grounded, unshakable confidence, the kind that doesn't need to announce itself. So don't waste your pain, don't rush through it, don't escape it, extract from it, let it refine you. Let it discipline you, let it deepen you, because every silent sacrifice is a brick in the foundation of your future dominance. And after all that silence, after the lonely mornings, the unseen nights, the battles nobody knew you were fighting, the discipline nobody applauded, the pain you turned into power, there comes a moment where you don't have to explain yourself anymore, a moment where you don't have to convince anybody of your worth. because the results walk into the room before you even open your mouth. See, talk creates expectations, but results create impact. Anybody can promise, anybody can announce, anybody can say, I'm about to do this, I'm about to become that, just watch me. But when you build yourself in silence, you don't need a countdown. You don't need a warning shot. You just show up different, stronger, sharper, focused in a way that makes people uncomfortable because they can't figure out when the change happened. That's the power of disappearing into the grind. Some of you are afraid to be forgotten. You're afraid that if you step back, if you go quiet, if you stop trying to stay visible, people will move on without you. Let them, because being overlooked is not a curse, it's cover. It gives you space to grow without pressure. It gives you freedom to fail without an audience. It gives you time to rebuild without commentary. And while they're distracted, while they're entertained, while they're focused on what's loud and flashy, you're laying bricks. One by one, day by day, no shortcuts, no noise, just progress. Then one day the structure is standing. And people start asking, where did this come from? It came from consistency. It came from sacrifice. It came from days you wanted to quit but didn't. It came from nights you doubted yourself but kept going anyway. You don't shock the world by talking louder than everyone else. You shock the world by becoming something they never saw coming. Let them underestimate you. Let them assume you're average. Let them think you peaked already. Let them believe you're not a threat. Because underestimation is fuel, it removes the spotlight and replaces it with space, and space is where mastery grows. When you reappear transformed, it's not just about what you achieved. It's about who you became, the discipline in your posture, the calm in your voice, the certainty in your decisions. You're not chasing approval anymore because you've already proven something to the only person whose opinion truly mattered, yourself. And here's the beautiful part. You don't even feel the need to brag, because when success is real, it speaks for itself. You don't have to say you're focused, people see it. You don't have to say you're stronger, people feel it. You don't have to say you've grown your boundaries, your habits, your results tell the story. Noise demands attention. Excellence commands it. When you've built yourself in silence, your presence changes. You walk into rooms differently. You handle pressure differently. You respond instead of react. You listen more than you speak. And when you finally do speak, people lean in because they can tell your words are backed by experience, not ego. And don't get it twisted, success doesn't silence your critics, but it does change the conversation. The same people who ignored you start asking for advice. The same people who doubted you start studying you. The same people who overlooked you start wondering how you did it. You did it quietly. That's how, not overnight. Not by luck, not by magic, by stacking disciplined days when nobody cared, by honoring your goals even when motivation was gone, by choosing growth over comfort again and again until growth became your default. So when your moment comes, and it will come if you stay committed, don't waste it trying to prove people wrong. You don't need revenge, you don't need validation, you don't need applause, just keep building. Because the ultimate flex is not telling people what you're going to do, it's showing them what you've already done. Return so improved, so grounded, so unstoppable that your life becomes the announcement. Build in silence and let your results introduce you.